The celebrity.
Right on schedule.
Hi, Thomas.
Hello, Rosie. It can't be.
That sounds like... the Flying Scotsman.
It's good to be back.
Ah, Flying Scotsman. Thank you for agreeing to take Gordon's Express while he's being repaired.
Of course, sir. What kind of brother would I be if I didn't help out my little brother when he needed it? Besides, as much as I love pulling my rail tours, it'll be good to get some real work done for a change.
That night at Tidmouth Sheds, the engines were starstruck to see the famous Flying Scotsman roll onto the turntable.
I can't believe the Flying Scotsman is staying here.
Do you think he'll tell the story about him breaking a speed record?
Do you really think that the famous Flying Scotsman will want to chat with silly little tank engines like you?
Settle down, you three. Don't bombard the poor engine with questions. Flying Scotsman may be a celebrity, but I'm sure he wants to be treated like a normal engine like the rest of us.
Evening, everyone! I'm very excited to get started on the Express tomorrow. Do any of you have pointers? I would ask Gordon, but he's not here, is he?
I've taken the Express before, Flying Scotsman. Make sure you get help up Gordon's Hill. The coaches are heavy.
Gordon's Hill? That brother of mine.
Hi, Flying Scotsman. Do you remember me?
Of course I remember you, Philip. How have you been since the Great Railway Show?
Oh, I've been great. Just shunting here and there. Nothing as important as what you've been doing, I'm sure.
I wouldn't say that. All work is important, Philip. Without shunters, how would anything get done on a railway? Oh, I must be off. We'll catch up later, Philip.
Oh, okay. See you soon.
Flying Scotsman was soon rocketing along the line, loving the feeling of the wind blowing past his smokebox. As he sped along, he saw some enthusiasts standing by the line, cameras in hand.
Ooh, Flying Scotsman, can we get a quick picture?
Who am I to disappoint? Never fear, ladies and gentlemen. I'll make up the time so you won't be delayed. Ah, Wellsworth, my first stop. Now for a bit of a rest.
You're the Flying Scotsman!
Yes, I am.
I'm Paxton! I'm a huge fan!
Nice to meet you, Paxton.
I know you've got 100 miles an hour before, but have you ever gone faster?
Flying Scotsman wanted to rest, but he didn't want to let one of its fans down.
Well, I've definitely pushed higher than 100 before.
He was so busy speaking to Paxton that he didn't hear the guard's whistle, and, as a result, continued to sit in the platform.
What was filming that movie like?
Which one? movies can be.
What's the hold-up? We were supposed to leave 10 minutes ago.
Oh no! Sorry, Paxton. We'll have to speak later. I'm running late!
Flying Scotsman tried to make up for lost time, but things just kept getting in the way.
Flying Scotsman! Can we get a picture?
Hurry up!
We're late enough already.
Come on, I don't have time for this.
I hope I can make up the time.
Unfortunately, he couldn't, and he arrived at Vickerstown Station rather late. The passengers were cross.
You're supposed to be fast. Why on earth are we 10 minutes late?
Easy there. Disciplining the engines is my job, you know.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry that I was late, sir.
I understand that you're used to appealing to the enthusiasts, Flying Scotsman, but there is no showboating on my railway. I trust you know that being on time is more important than having your picture taken.
Yes, I do, sir.
Indeed. Carry on then.
Despite running to time well for the rest of the day, he had not forgotten the embarrassment of his first journey, and as a result, Flying Scotsman returned to Tidmouth Sheds that night feeling rather irritable.
Is something wrong with Flying Scotsman?
I don't know. Maybe I should ask. Is something wrong, Flying Scotsman?
You Sodor engines and all your questions! Can't you be quiet and let an engine get some rest?
Sorry I asked.
Good morning, Flying Scotsman.
Hey, Flying Scotsman! Care to look at my splendid red paint?
Say cheese, Scotsman. My camera!
Oh, hi, Flying Scotsman. I was just doing some shunting here before my next train. How are you? Do you want help up Gordon's Hill? Your train looks rather heavy.
I'll be fine.
Oh, all right.
Come on! Come on! Come on! What's happening? No! No! Come on! Great. Just have to go back to the station for another go.
Oh, back already?
I couldn't get up the hill.
What's wrong? You seem really down.
Well, yesterday I was late on my first train because I got caught in a conversation with an engine. And it's only been worse since. I like all of you, but I'm used to getting a chance to rest at stations, not constantly be bombarded with questions. I want to make my brother's passengers happy, but it's just been one slip-up after another.
Even famous engines make mistakes.
Tell that to Gordon.
You're a polite engine, Flying Scotsman, and everyone keeps talking to you because you have interesting things to say. If you want to take a rest, just be assertive. Tell the other engine, no thank you, or can we talk later? No one will think any less of you for it, I promise.
Alright. I'll give it a try. But would you mind giving me a push up the hill?
Would I ever?
After he had been helped over Gordon's Hill by Philip, Flying Scotsman continued to speed along the line.
I'm sorry I snapped at you last night, Thomas. I know you were just trying to help.
Thank you, Flying Scotsman. I'd love to talk sometime, if you'd be okay with it, of course.
Well, I'd like a rest before the rest of my journey, so not at this moment. But does tonight in the shed sound good?
That sounds great. Thanks, Flying Scotsman.
Driver, are we ahead of schedule?
Currently 5 minutes ahead, yes.
Do we have time to slow down for the enthusiasts?
Go right ahead, old boy.
Right on time!
Flying Scotsman continued to work well pulling the express, and the other engines gradually began to get used to having him around.
Flying Scotsman, James is saying I look like a green caterpillar with red stripes.
Well, I wouldn't say an engine looks anything like a caterpillar, does it?
Ready for another day of pulling the express tomorrow?
Actually, I'll be going home tomorrow. Henry will be taking the express until Gordon gets back.
You're leaving?
Not because of anything we did, I hope.
No, nothing of the sort. My loan period's up and my owner needs me back on my rail tours. We can't hold the enthusiasts off forever.
Oh.
Thank you all for being so kind to me. Especially you, Philip. I'm sorry I was somewhat rude to you all at the beginning of my stay.
No worries at all. You're welcome back anytime.
I hope to be back soon then. Just, can you all promise me one thing? Don't tell my little brother that I was late with his express. He'd never let me hear the end of it.
Flying Scotsman could definitely see why his little brother loved living on Sodor so much.